Governor Kay Ivey is taking action to respond to growing concerns. She issued a state of emergency for Alabama. This includes all schools closing their doors at the end of the day on Wednesday and remaining closed for at least 2.5 weeks. Many schools say they will not be penalizing students if they call in sick before schools shut down. Hoover, Leeds, Bessemer City schools say this will allow parents to make the best decision without penalty. Faculty and staff will still be present for children who choose to attend. President Trump has announced that the United States will broaden its European travel ban, adding the United Kingdom and Ireland to that list. And he says he's considering imposing restrictions on travel within the U.S. to areas hit hardest by the coronavirus. Vice President Mike Pence says Americans overseas can still return home.
To be clear, countries where we have suspended travel under Section 212F, Americans may still return to the United States.
All reporters present for today's briefing had their temperatures taken by White House medical staff before the president entered the room. As a precaution, Mr. Trump says he took a test for coronavirus yesterday to be safe, and he will know the results in a few days. Spain's government is set to announce a countrywide lockdown due to coronavirus cases, a spike, according to a draft of the decree, details of which were reported in the Spanish media and by the Associated Press. Residents will be able to leave their residences only to buy essential goods and go to work, medical appointments, or banks. Spain has nearly 6,000 reported cases of the coronavirus as of this afternoon. Now, a few area churches decided to close this Sunday to avoid large gatherings, but so far, most plan to hold services as usual. WVTM 13's Bria Douglas spoke to one pastor who explains why.
I see a church closing its doors almost the way I see a hospital shutting down.
It's the reason Pastor Van Moody is continuing church as usual this Sunday at the worship center.
Jesus ran to crisis. He did not run away from it. And I think we have an obligation to exemplify that.
Faith over fear isn't the only reason the church remains open during this epidemic. Pastor Moody anticipates fewer people than the usual 1,200 to 1,500 at the campus on Derby Parkway.
The majority of our community is more than likely going to stay home and to worship online, which for many of our campuses means that we'll probably be at or under the number that Jefferson County really wants for organizations 500 and under.
For those who do attend church on Sunday, Pastor Moody assures a healthy environment.
We've done a deep cleaning of our facilities. We're also going to even allow people to just sit wherever they want to sit. Our ushers are not going to mandate that people sit next to one another.
As the unknown effects of the coronavirus persist, one thing remains certain.
Our doors open regardless if there are 2 people or 3 people here.
In Birmingham, Bria Douglas, WVTM 13.
Now, the pastor recommends anyone 60 years of age or older stay home and watch the service online. And we've got a list of churches canceling services on the WVTM 13 app, and we, of course, will update that on a regular basis. Coronavirus testing in Alabama is now ramping up. The Alabama-based private lab Assurance offered drive-through testing, the line miles long today. The company has 2 locations for drive-through testing in Vestavia and in Bessemer. They are now closed for the day. Officials say they will run out of kits if they don't get a new shipment soon.
We do have a big concern that we're going to run out of these swabs. A lot of people are calling them test kits. We're going to run out of those by Tuesday if we can't figure out a way to get some more of those. It's nationally back ordered, and we're reaching out to some local hospitals and seeing if anybody has any of these that we can get.
Once again, that's a private lab. It's going to reopen for testing Monday morning at 8 through 2 in the afternoon, and they advise getting there early. In Tuscaloosa, DCH is to offer a remote screening facility for coronavirus. Starting on Monday, it will set up in the large parking area just west of Hillard Drive near the DCH laundry facility. Screening services will be offered from 8 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon, 7 days a week. Community members who think they may have contracted the virus will be able to pull up and speak to a provider directly from their car. Now in effect, visitation changes at all Birmingham area hospitals and medical facilities to reduce the spread of the coronavirus. That includes a limit of 2 visitors per patient, not visiting if you are sick, no children under the age of 14, and do not visit if you've traveled to a country named high risk within the last 14 days. All visitors will also be required to sanitize their hands when entering clinics and hospitals and when entering or exiting patient rooms. The Alabama Health Department has a call center for people to ask questions about the coronavirus. I'm going to repeat the number for you because it's so important. 1-888-264-2256. 264-2256. This helpline went live at 8 o'clock this morning. You can call it now. And while the coronavirus outbreak is on the minds of millions, it's important to remember that we're still in the midst of the flu season. This is a look at the most recent data from the State Department of Health. The map shows significant flu activity for all of our state except for Mobile County. There's been a 7% increase in cases just since last week. Good news nationally, though. The CDC says national flu activity has decreased for the 4th week in a row. As of this morning, there have been at least 36 million cases of the flu this season. Some supermarkets are working to keep their shelves stocked during this outbreak. And starting today, all public stores will be closing at 8 o'clock at night. This will give workers more time to sanitize their stores and to restock the shelves. Another popular food source is working to stay open for people here in central Alabama. WVTM 13's Chip Scarborough reports on the effort to help small vendors.
Take one look around and it's clear Pepper Place Farmers Market is open for business.
I mean, I think now more than ever is a time to support local if you can, and I know people are concerned about where they can go.
More than a dozen vendors set up in the Dr. Pepper parking lot on 2nd Avenue South on a warm March day, fully aware that business may not be what it normally is because of the coronavirus.
The crowds have been fantastic. Everybody's out. You know, you got to get food to eat, and they're not going to shut down the grocery store. I see no reason why we should shut down out here.
So normally the items you see out here right now wouldn't even be outside until next month, but organizers wanted to go ahead and move things outdoor with safety with the coronavirus ramping up.
It's so important to support our local food system. If we don't, it might not be here.
The vendors say events like this are critical to the future of their businesses, and they'll keep coming back as long as they can.
You know, a lot of farms, you don't have a line of credit, you don't get that income coming in, you don't pay your bills, and when you get backed up on bills, your business dies.
The Pepper Place Farmers Market is open every Saturday morning from 7 to noon. In Birmingham, Chip Scarborough, WVTM 13.
Wonderful people there. We'll have the latest on the coronavirus and its impact on Alabama, both on air and on the free WVTM 13 app. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you never miss an update.